Hello mystery fans of the internet and welcome to It's a Rerun, where cartoons and animation continues to be awesome. As you can tell by the title, we're going to look at Mystery Ben's animated music video, Mystery Skull's Animated Ghost, and talk about its wonderful execution in animation, story, and characters. Though, judging by the amount of views and comments on the video, I'm guessing you've seen it by now, but I thought I'd give my 2 bits on the video since my last fan animated video review went so well with you guys. So let's go for another round. First off, some insight into the band behind the music. Mystery Skulls is an American indie pop electronica act created by songwriter and lead singer Louis DeBuck. Mystery Skulls grew out of DeBuck's previous project, The Secret Handshake, and is currently signed with Warner Music Group. Some of his hits include Paralyzed, Number 1, Magic, and of course the song you all know entitled Ghost.
This time I might just disappear.
Now, the video was made by Mystery Ben, who got hired by the band after seeing his work on another one of those songs called Money, which is a Phoenix Wright parody along with a Daft Punk vibe to it. So upon my first viewing of the video, I was impressed by how the animation and music coincide perfectly with one another throughout the video without missing a single beat. The cartoonish designs and motion of the characters were very clean for the most part, but tend to look more mechanical as the video goes on. The music is also an interesting choice and sounds like a combination of Daft Punk mixed with Owl City. Trust me, the lines "this time I might just disappear" will get stuck in your head if you keep watching this video on repeat, but considering the fast pace of this video makes it nearly impossible to get the whole story on the first watch, you're going to be here for a while. Something I want to point out that you need to keep an eye out for in this video are the colors of the scenery and the ones associated with characters. We have Vivi, Arthur, Mystery, and Louis associated with the colors blue, yellow, red, and pink. Now in the beginning of this video, the van is stalked by a pink force that brings them in front of this haunted mansion, and while inside, Vivi seems to be enjoying the enchanted scenery while Arthur and Ben are freaked out by it, similar to how Scooby and Shaggy would react in this situation. So after falling down this hole straight out of Alice in Wonderland along with some foreshadowing in the mirrors, Arthur comes across the master of the mansion who apparently knows him by chance. When Jack Skellington over here gets some pink hair, it's revealed to be none other than Louis, who appears to have strong hatred towards Arthur now. But why, you might ask? Well, pay close attention as we come through the looking glass. There seems to be a connection between Louis and Vivi while Arthur feels like a third wheel. After coming across a cave, you'll notice the color green everywhere, and seeing as though lime green is the go-to color for malicious intentions as seen in most Disney movies, Arthur is possessed by the spirit of the cave and pushes Louis to his demise. If that wasn't bad enough, his arm is torn off by Mystery, who turns out to be a kitsune. For those not familiar with the name, a kitsune is basically a spiritual fox in Japanese folklore, and they're known to be very intelligent based on the amount of tails they have, and they are very protective of their loved ones. So tearing off his friend's arm was Mystery's way of stopping the infection from spreading, which explains the cybernetic arm. I should get myself one of those. Now, some people have argued that it wasn't a ghost that possessed him to push his friend off, but instead his own inner demon created by his envy towards Louis and his love for Vivi. I'm more on the side of a ghost possessing him because this way we empathize with the character more by the idea of an outside force controlling his actions due to his emotional vulnerability. After watching the video a few more times, I noticed that Vivi actually witnessed the death of Louis but is unaware of who pushed him off. However, in order to keep her from suffering from the loss of her boyfriend, Louis wipes out the memory of him altogether. This makes the ending more depressing, seeing as though he can no longer be with the one he loves, and Arthur can't reveal that it was him who pushed him off because he's all that she has left. Now, there have been fan-made comics that show the events after the music video, and I highly recommend you check them out if you want a different ending to this story. Right now, it's time for my final thoughts. Compared to the last animated music video I reviewed, I'd say this video accomplished more with its characters and clean visual elements, but I'm sad to say that I didn't find the song to be as catchy as the last video I reviewed, but it's worth listening to every now and then. I'd also like to point out that the character designs are some of the best that I've seen thus far. The use of multiple attributes from other character designs compiled into one is just plain genius. The characters are what separates this video from any other because you're invested in these characters throughout the video even though they never said a word. Their adventure is your experience, and we're eager to see what happens next. I also like how the video relies on body language and facial expressions instead of actual dialogue. This makes the music seem almost secondary to the visuals. I've also watched the official music video of the song, which sort of becomes this Exorcist parody, but just like the animated video of DryeGuy, I prefer that version over the original. I'm also shocked at how this video has a huge following of fans creating their own videos based on this one. Animated Ghosts also makes me appreciate Flash animation a lot more. Something tells me this would be an awesome Flash game one day. Speaking of games, it does have some sprites you can check out on Steam as part of a work in progress game. You can find a link to that in the description of the video. So if you want to check this video out, then click on the link in the description below. If you already saw the video, then let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. As always, I'm Record, and I watched it, and you can too. It's a rerun.